Whiz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Whiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Whiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go, but says it helps to have... They've been here for you since you were a kidling, but when you left, you also chose to distance yourself from everyone that cared for you. Whiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but he knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, ultimately it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequence as it's a direct result of action.
The shadows are getting so small.
I feel attacked.
You should feel attacked. That's the whole point. A lot happier.
Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate? Maybe that's true for you, but he's not so sure about his own fate. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Says you're smart to join the Ankati. He likes how they manage to make so much out of so little. Wonders if the lack of air forces their brains to be that way by killing off weaker brain cells. But that's not nearly as important as this. Whiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths. This is why he's Tinkertonkering with the octopod. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. Getting that tool will help turn around the situation for sure. It'll definitely help him unshut the hatch. Get under that sky while you still can. Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near here. There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go. Needs a key. You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You're injured. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late. You made it through another long night. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Ah, that wood scrap seems like it would be perfect for your plans. You need to believe how serious this is if you want to have any effect on it. Let's see. He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. Well, he means slick, as in greasy, so you can lube the hinges of the lid. He can't argue against the fact your fur's shiny. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. He knows his old friend Choo Choo always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He should have an extra that you can borrow. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. Wants you to think of it as a black tar spritzer. The dead zone is full of that slimy black goo. Such a bright day to